We do have a question coming in from D-Rock Irish here, just basically asking, with the addition of defensive coordinator Marcus Freeman, whether you guys expect him to be on the sideline or up in the press box.
He's always been on the sideline. I would imagine that will continue. Most defensive coordinators like to be on the sideline. I think it's kind of funny. Most offensive coordinators like to be up in the press box, and most defensive coordinators like to be on the field. And I think part of that is because as a defensive coordinator, you just need much more of a feel for what's going on. You need to see the speed. You need to see the alignment. You need to see the tempo. You need to see how they're reacting and just to be there to make those changes. It's a lot easier to kind of make a change right before the snap as a defensive coach than it is as an offensive coach. You can't get off a false start because your defensive coordinator yelled at you and told you to look at you. So I would imagine he's going to be on the sideline like he's been the last couple of years at Cincinnati.
And I think, and I know this sounds a little bit kind of cliche to an extent, but I think with offense, a lot of it's X's and O's, and with defense, there's a lot of passion involved. And you watch Marcus Freeman on the sidelines at Cincinnati, he was very passionate. He was always chest bumping with his players and stuff like that. I think he wants to do that at Notre Dame as well. While, and I'm not saying Reese isn't like that to an extent, but he, I think just with offense, it's you got to be able to read the field, like you're saying, a little bit more, and X's and O's and stuff like that, I think are a little bit more.
And would you really want to be stuck in a press box with Brent Venables anyway? I mean,
probably not.
I would not.
All right, we got Brian Driscoll on the line from Irish Breakdown, and also Nathan Urbach, and you guys are great to share your time with us, so we want to make sure that everybody can find you. So, Brian, if you can let everyone know where they can find your work.
Best place to find it is irishbreakdown.com. We obviously have a YouTube channel and we have a podcast, but we put all of our stuff on our website anyway. So if you go to irishbreakdown.com, simple, find it. Nathan's done some work for us in the past too, and so we have a great relationship with him. So yeah, irishbreakdown.com is where you can find all of our work. Thanks, Mark.
I'm always grabbing Nathan to come on here and talk Notre Dame football. Nathan, can we find you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I certainly condone going to irishbreakdown.com. You'll probably find some of my work if you dive down deep enough. But
if you're a basketball guy.
Yeah, basketball guy, do a little football recruiting as well. But yeah, no, my Twitter handle is Nathan_Urbach, ERB as in boy, ACH. And then I have sort of a podcast that's been put on hold for a few months here, just with some personal stuff going on. But a Notre Dame podcast to be named later. I do that with Nick Shepkowski on Fighting Irish Wire, and that's another good way to hear my voice or read my work, or not read my work, but get some of the info that we're providing over there.